What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slash here, and we are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
HellaDepraved.
So we're trying something new. We want to see how this works. So we're going to try doing the intro in OBS before our videos instead of having to edit it. Because we can literally take an entire hour and a half to 2 hours of work a night out of the equation that way. So let us know if it seems like a somewhat smooth transition or extremely rough, something we can work on. I will be looking into other ways. Yeah, I will be working in other ways to try and incorporate it. And hopefully,
Hopefully it works out.
I'm hoping it works.
Be nice.
Because again, it'd be nice. Because it's not even that I put so much time into the editing. It's the rendering that takes forever. It's almost 20.
We have to just wait, is what it is.
Right. It's like 20 to 30 minutes per video to render.
Right.
Which is just ridiculous.
4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. So anyways, this is Samad Savage. He shot me the early link, but he shot me the early link while I was at work. He got him. Yeah. He sent him out when he got him.
Right.
But he'd already planned to release it today, so I didn't have a chance to actually go react and then put it out
early. Right. But we're here now.
And I told him I'd do it. I'm a man of my word.
And we wanted to anyway.
And I love his fucking music anyways, so
there is that.
We're here. So with that being said, this is the Goodnight remix. This is featuring Crypt and Control. I've never heard of Control.
Me neither. Obviously Crypt I have. So
I don't know who Crypt is either. No, I'm kidding.
Excited.
We love Crypt. But yeah, so we're gonna slash up break it down now, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, we are going to react to this as if you have already seen it. If you have not seen it, please click the link in the description below. Hop on over, watch, like, sub, because Samad's earned that.
Definitely.
And then come on back.
We'll be here.
We'll be here.
Beauty of recorded video.
Yes. And we say that because we're going to be pausing a lot to break down bars and to talk about it. So it might be a little more than what you like. If it is, we're sorry.
Not sorry.
Not sorry.
That is what this channel is.
Alright, so again, we're going to slash up and break it down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Samad Savage featuring Crypt and Control Goodnight remix.
Lyric video.
Lyric video, let's get it. Let me make sure it's turned down a little bit. Okay.
Blast my eardrums.
So many people are praying on my downfall, like a preacher when the pallbearer lowers me down, like a Confederate flag at the town hall. I doubt y'all will be hanging around once I finally come to pass.
You'll be hanging around.
Ooh.
Like the flag at the town hall. You won't be hanging around.
Pallbearer lowers me down like a Confederate flag at the town hall. I doubt y'all will be hanging around once I finally come to pass. Old friends, I'm awake, still eating off my plate, probably waiting around to see if I'm dead or if it's fake or if the poison worked. Of course it did. They take the dirt and pour it in, rejoice, and then I push my fist up through the soil and then I'm back. Crypt never dies, even if you put in a bullet between my eyes. Bitch, I will survive. No good night, only good sight. Cause I run my competition over like it's Goodnight. Cause the day that I pass my music to
Hell no.
Like it's Suge Knight.
He said, I'm running my competition over like it's Suge Knight. For those of you that don't know, a few years ago, and by a few years, I almost want to say it's probably been close to like 8 or 9 now.
It's close.
Suge Knight had just gotten out of jail and then went right back in for... He actually ran over and killed somebody.
I think so, yeah.
And hurt somebody else. The dude's got some attitude problems.
Although I'm liking all the wake pallbearer
yeah,
me down.
We definitely caught the scheming there.
Yeah. Everything that's having to do with a funeral.
Right.
Like... They're coming out, they're still eating off of my plate at my wake, and the poison, seeing if it works, and the backstabbing and mooching, honestly.
I'm loving the imagery that's being used
right.
as well, because you had like the biting of the apple, which is a representation of Snow White.
Right, and the poisoned apple.
And the poisoned apple, and now you got Kobe here.
Right.
Like, it's some good imagery being used. I like it.
Survive, no good night, only good sight. Cause I run my competition over like it's Suge Knight. Cause the day that I pass, my music will live on. They gon' play every track and you're gonna feel wrong. You will question your worth and lose sleep over the cost. You can murder me on earth, but can't murder me in your thoughts. So many enemies.
Ooh. You can murder me on earth, but can't murder me in your thoughts.
I'll still live on through my music and everyone's gonna be thinking about me.
Right.
Physically, but not lyrically.
I feel like I can't listen to a Crypt verse without at least taking a shot of
Mountain Dew. Well, I mean,
It's like
you do
sacrilege.
drink it constantly anyway.
Wrong, you would question your worth and lose sleep over the cost. You can murder me on earth, but can't murder me in your thoughts. So many enemies pretending to be your friend, cause the jealousy is relishing heavily deep within. Fuck that, fuck you, why you act like you don't have no clue? I knew that you were bad, it's true, so dude.
I like that. Have no clue, and it was the clue symbol
Right.
from...
But I like the change of the flow, too. Fuck that. Fuck you.
I almost wonder if that's like a double. You have no clue, but at the same time, Clue being a game, you have no game.
Well, and also, Clue is a game to find out who murdered someone, and he's talking about being poisoned and backstabbing and betrayal
And fake friends.
Yep.
And...
Yep.
All right.
Relishing heavily deep within. Fuck that, fuck you, why you act like you don't have no clue? I knew that you were bad, it's true, so dude. Get the fuck out my face or I'm gonna retaliate, cause I'm bound to say anything that'll make you cry an equivalent sound to me, cause I'm proud to say that I'm moving on in my life without this negative shit. I flip the bird to 81, you can sit on this shit and spin. People will talk till I'm lying.
All right.
Oh, hold on. He's not done.
No.
I flip the bird to 81, you can sit on this shit and spin. People will talk till I'm lying inside of my grave. So many lies, so many snakes, and so many fakes. But if you come at me, remember what I say. Revenge ain't sweet, you better dig 2 graves. One for your body to rest in its place. One for the scattered remains of your brain.
All right, Crypt.
Nice.
Giving a motherfucker chills over here.
That was nice. And I like the flow switch and the message, you know.
I will not go as far as Samad in saying that I think it's Crypt's best verse ever,
But it's damn good.
but it's damn close.
Yeah.
Damn close. That was fire.
Honestly,
That was-
I think, and some of my preferences are just because of the content.
Right.
Not so much of like, because this is displaying wicked talent. It's not that. It's just content that hit me more personally.
Right.
Relevant. Yeah.
What it look like, doing anything that I would like, running every night for the good life. Good night, is a nigga good? What it look like?
It's what makes black kids all afraid to dream, cause now the cops protest as they're taking knee. They got the right to decide if you're face to breathe or if you bleed in the streets where the pavement screams. They use a white brush just to paint the scenes, assign the blame on you so they reign supreme. A lot of questions, gotta love the people.
They reign supreme.
Ooh, he almost took. Now I'm not saying he listened to Blitz's verse and took what Blitz said,
No.
but it's a reiteration of what Blitz had said during the Worldwide Cypher takeover
Right.
when Blitz was like,
Well, it's
don't
not
remember the exact
even
word.
necessarily influenced by that, but it's relevant topic right now. So
Right.
it's speaking on the same thing, and the way that he put that, like the pavement screaming, I really like that.
right.
The way that he phrased all of this,
This is my first time hearing Control, y'all. So,
and of course the accent.
and so
doesn't
far,
hurt.
he's killing it.
They use a white brush just to paint the scenes, assign the blame on you so they reign supreme. A lot of questions, gotta love the people second guessing here. They've given all the power to police with deadly weapons and to see the justice given to a white supremacist. About as likely as you witness in the fight of a Pegasus, never. But I refuse to stay ignorant, like Killer Mike, organize and remain diligent and still in it, but never gonna preach to the choir. Speak to any people you can teach or inspire, but it shouldn't have to be clarified. If you're witnessing the murder, they provide them an alibi. They divide us into colours, make it harder to strategize, and discard the heart of martyrs to discourage a paradise. But we still have.
To discourage a paradise. Damn.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah. Handing over the power to the people that are murdering us. I you know, that was,
It's powerful.
yes, that's the word I was looking for.
Divide us into colours, make it harder to strategize, and discard the heart of martyrs to discourage a paradise. But we still have time, don't gotta be black to hear the screams and the cries. We can all recognise that the lies are comprised of the text and the guise that disguises the right to police all the streets with your life as a prize. But we still have hope, just gotta stay strong as we let them all know we never get cold feet as we walk in the snow.
Dude, I just got wicked chills.
I did too, and I'm gonna back it up. Hold on.
We still have hope, just gotta stay strong as we let them all know we never get cold feet as we walk.
Is it just my headphones, or does he sound really drowned out by the beat?
It's a little lower. It might be a little bit your headphones, but it is a little lower. But honestly,
Because I had a hard time actually hearing a lot of what he was saying. In that
I think
section.
it's actually that he dipped into a little bit lower register.
Right.
Because, I mean, we have to turn our stuff up way high to pick up my voice.
Right.
So I think that was kind of what went on. But this particular part of his verse, I think is one of the strongest. Like, pointing out, like, you don't have to be black to realize this stuff is wrong.
No, and we've been saying this since the beginning of... Well, and honestly, it's something that should have been said a lot longer. It really is.
By everyone.
But I feel like George Floyd's passing was...
ignited a brush fire.
Yeah. It definitely made me think about it a lot more. Because I'm not going to lie, it was something I didn't think of often.
Right.
Now, there were things that happened that led up to George Floyd's passing that was starting to frustrate me.
Oh, there was stuff percolating in the back of my mind, but that certainly brought it to the forefront.
Even here in Indianapolis, Sean Reed had died the week before,
right,
being chased by the cops. He was tased,
right,
and then after being tased, was shot, and he had no weapons on him.
I remember. I remember that we watched that. Yeah.
And that to me, I was like, man, that's bullshit.
We were pissed.
And then, somebody else had died a week before somewhere else. Then that happened here, and then George Floyd happened the next week. And it's like, I feel like those three in that quick succession was really...
made everybody take a second look at it and be like, wait, what?
Really what got me to really see what was going on.
Right. Well, I don't know that I definitely felt like I saw it before.
Right.
But that was a smack in the face, like a wake-up call, like, hey, this is not happening occasionally.
Right. It's all the time.
Yeah. But I really like how he's saying, like, they disguise the lies as a right and to police the streets, but of course it's the police that police the streets.
Right.
With your life as a prize. I just really like how he wrote this.
As do I.
Get cold feet as we walk in the snow, because we'll keep marching on.
Yep.
Walk in the snow.
Good night. Is a nigga good with a little life? Doing anything that I would like. Running every night for the good life. Good night. Is a nigga good with a little life? Doing anything that I would like. Running every night for the good life.
2 months before the original drop, Beyond tell a guy shot and ain't nobody forgot. 5 months later, they debated if some odds on top. It don't mean nothing cause they still ain't pressing the cops. Am I tripping or not? Cause I can showboat like a picture of yachts, but I'ma decide to never switch up the plots. Could you imagine sleeping deep and getting popped in your cot? With 20 rounds you laying down so before you can say stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots. Is this how we supposed to make America great? If a bullet could put up in your head from my great Glock 2 Hemi sentence would take 150 days. But if the fuzz didn't get ugly with it, the glove did it, but the judge did his touch and the drug dealer give a shrug in front of us, killed by them thugs if they got that bad. Just more important not to wear that mask. Never mind, pretty bad for seconds, guess the time's right.
Dude, Samada's...
Yeah, he's slaying this. I mean, like the OJ reference with the glove fitting. And then, it's more important to wear the mask, the coronavirus, because that was blasted almost immediately after, distracting people's attention away from basic human rights,
right,
civil rights. Yeah.
He is fucking... Dude.
Yeah, and look, the judge shifted his attention to drug dealers instead of the police that are getting acquitted because it's not seen as murder. I mean, yeah.
If they got that bad, just more important not to wear that mask. Never mind, pretty bad for seconds, guess the time's right. American tours of Palestine, not quite. Got the wrong source to find 5, Mike. I can outshine my own limelight. I'm the best at appearing like where's the 5'9" height. But they won't go acknowledge a nigga till he sound right. If I sound twice, the only way that I resign. Hi, my name's my Savage and I'm always down to ride like the beat now. I pick up the pen and I sheet out. You weak style, you'll be down. Remember the first time it was a freestyle to me? How you thinking I'm ever gonna let you shine a knee how? Speed out. I'm on a trooper track. I'm taking it to the max. You're moving back. You're ready to lose. In fact, I'm proving that there's nothing to do. Relax. You might as well sue you that. Producing you might do was truly bad. Shit is a gloomy hat. The smoothie jack. You went to a bad. Hold up, I got more to say. The next time I go MIA, it's gonna be in the Florida state. Cause Jersey helped me make a lot, but homie, I got more to make. I bought my girl Lorena, look just like the shape of Doris' face is shining when she left up to the top. The flag of Uruguay. I'm playing every day to intro. My soul is a loser take. I never cry no joy to face. My mind is more like Newman base. I still my thing into the dirt, into the wall. I fornicate. I'm gonna take it to another level. That's not pretty. You are not a god. I need a half, not even dimmy. Pop like smoke and my hustle on Nipsey. I'm a Mac like Miller. I can feel them all in me. Give me the ball.
Yo.
The writing got super small. You have a lot to say.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, I will say, I would have sped it up just a little bit, Samad. There was a time where you went past what was being shown, and I'm like, I'm so lost.
Yeah, speed up the lyrics, not your flow.
Yeah,
that's what he meant, yeah.
But the lyrics eventually did catch up.
Right.
So
for
we're
me,
good on
I
that.
got a little lost. I was like, wait.
The bar that stood out here to me was, You are not a god, not even half, not even demi.
Right.
So, the demi is a double. Triple, if you really want to think about it. Because you are not a god, not even half, not even demi, because a demigod is a half god.
Half god, yeah.
Demi Moore is an actress, also referencing you're not even more.
Right.
You're not more than a god. So,
right.
Dude. I'm sure there's a lot of shit we missed here.
Yeah, you like I said.
You went to rapping fast, homie, and I'm just like, okay. There's a lot to process.
Not even Demi. Pop like smoke in my hustle on Nipsey. I'm a Mac like Miller. I can feel them all in me. Give me the ball.
That was a shout out to a lot of people that have passed away in the last couple years. Pop Smoke, Nipsey Hussle, Mac Miller.
Yep.
Pop like smoke in my hustle on Nipsey. I'm a Mac like Miller. I can feel them all in me. Give me the ball and I'm gonna stick it super hard. You got no envies in the heart. I've a little picky with the bars, nigga. Really? No room for you fools and buffoons coming soon. See the moon, I'ma drop duality. Then that's gonna be a good night.
I feel bad for not breaking more of that down. There was just so much that was said
fast.
there and so fast.
That was amazing, and the three of them on that track together killed it. I'm glad to have listened to Control finally. I really enjoyed his verse as well.
I swear to God, my mind just went, what the fuck are you talking about? I forgot that was his name. There's a Kendrick Lamar Control verse that a lot of people have been talking about lately.
Okay.
So when you're like, I was finally happy to hear Control, and I'm like, my mind went, where does this fit into the conversation?
Right there.
But
right
the artist,
there.
I'm a fucking moron, y'all. I'm sorry. It's a dope verse, though, if you haven't heard it before.
I haven't. I'll have
man.
to check it out. But I really enjoyed.
I think it was the first time I heard a shit ton of people be like, dude, Kendrick Lamar is fucking crazy.
But they should have known that before.
Okay. Anyways.
This was amazing, guys. I liked hearing all three of you on the same track. And that hook is
I loved the message
amazing.
100% overall. I wish... I feel like of the three verses, Crypt is out of the loop.
Oh, in terms of the message.
In terms of the message, because both Control and Samad touched heavily on current issues in America, and Crypt's kind of talking about himself.
Well, it's not so much about himself, but like the snakes and so on in the industry feeding on people that they think they can get clout or money from. And again, it is a relevant topic for most artists, but like, yeah, the other two hit heavily on the Black Lives Matter and police brutality and so on and so forth. So it would have been nice if the messages had been cohesive.
Right. I mean, do not get me wrong, guys.
Still fucking amazing.
Dope as hell. I loved the whole thing.
We'll listen to.
I will continue to listen to this
multiple times. Again, just that hook.
And as a matter of fact, Smart, as long as it's on Spotify, which I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be, I'm going to add it to a playlist.
Right.
I
really like that.
That was fantastic. I will actually say I think I actually like it a little bit more than the original.
Okay. I don't know that I've heard the original.
We didn't react to it.
Okay.
It was a song, like, we didn't really jump on the Samad ship until a little while after he'd released it.
Got it.
And I'd gone back, because the first song we reacted to of Samad was the song with him and it was either Sway or Freeman. I don't remember which one he did a track with.
All right.
But yeah, we reacted to that.
And it was a little bit after the
and
original.
And then I went back and listened to Goodnight, because everyone was saying how good it was.
Right, okay.
And
all right. Well, still, fucking amazing, guys.
Good job, guys. Probably three of the best verses overall that I've heard in a while.
Definitely.
They definitely rank right up there.
We'll listen to multiple times. Highly recommend.
Yes.
5 stars. Would listen again.
Would do it again. All right, so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you like the video, slash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you think of Samad Savage featuring Crypt and Control Goodnight remix? Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for
all the things. Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter, if you want a response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, with that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching, and we cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace.
Good night, guys. Good night.